Here we are, far from civilization. Just who am I going to meet then? Of course, the one I really want to meet is the criminal. But I don't want to fall in love with him.
Hello everybody, Booker Player 1 here, welcome back to my Let's Play of Deadly Premonition. We are once again back in Chapter 2 doing a replay. We have a few more things that we need to do. Now keep in mind, every time I've done one of these replays, the stuff I've shown you, I've wrapped it up, gone to the police station, turned in Squirrel Keys to Thomas, saved, and then started over to have more daytime to do all the stuff I want to do. And that's why we picked Chapter 2 to do this. Our first stop is going to be the gas station. We're going to go give Jack some more of our hard-earned money. One special car wash later, and here's Jack. Lovely. $400 dues. We'll pay the man.
Benjamin, today's a big day. I'm one lucky fella now, ain't I? Thanks to this monkey in a suit, I got 10 of you now. Makes working for an honest dollar look pretty bad now, don't it? With this green, I'm gonna get me a new muffler. I better get over to the general's and look for one. Reminds me, man, that general. He was going on about some high-fly car that just came in. Said it was the car that FB idiot drove into town with. Must be a sweet-sounding ride, though. I bet with a little tuning it would run pretty smooth. Ah, what do I care? It ain't my thing.
Zach, I think I understood what he was talking about. My car is at the General's junkyard. Let's get over there and see if we can get it repaired. I don't care what it's going to cost. That car has sentimental value.
And that is the end of giving Jack money. We had to give him $1,000 to find out about our car. We will be checking on our car a little later. Our next stop is going to be the milk barn. We're going to go push some more boxes around. Also, if the game looks a little different, I switched over to the PC version. The PS3 version was giving me some graphical hiccups, and I will explain at some point what an absolute pain in the neck it is to try to get the PC version of this game to run properly. I would like anyone who may have noticed a difference, if you think it looks worse, looks the same, looks better, things you like about it, things you don't like about it, let me know in the comments below. If there's anything that stood out to you as better, worse, the same, whatever. Just whatever opinion you have on the new look for the game.
Hi there.
We also get a very interesting bug coming up.
Agent York, just the person I wanted to see.
Oh, really?
It's about our storage room again. Hun, it's a mess. But this time, the mess was caused by Keith. Is there any way I could get you to do another favor for me?
Let's get one thing straight, Lily. Just for the record, I didn't come here to organize your storage room.
Oh my God.
York just kind of has a stroke or something here. Like I said, this game has a lot of problems. And this scene just kind of gets hung up here with York making these mumbly sounds until you just get past it. But suffice to say, this scene is basically, will you fix the storeroom? I promise this is the last time I'll make it worth your while.
The storage room is this way.
Will you go push boxes for me? And of course we say yes, because we want to get whatever the reward is. So this one's a little tricky. It looks like it might be kind of easy, but you got to make sure you do all this in the order that I do it in. Otherwise, you're going to get a box stuck somewhere, or get yourself stuck somewhere. So So we're going to push this up out of the way. We're going to push this down one. Or up, depending on the direction. We're going to push it here where I push it. Do as I do, not as I say. We'll push that one. Let's go all the way back over here. Push that one forward. We can't finish moving that one yet, or we lock ourselves out of being able to move some of this stuff. We gotta push this one all the way up, and then we're gonna slide it all the way over into the corner where it goes. And if you move any of these in the wrong order, or try to finish moving that one up ahead of us to the left, if you finish moving it where it goes, you block your path and can't get back where you need to go. Glad I went to Quantico for this, to push these big boxes around. It's training well done. We'll push this one all the way up. Man, I did one of these in practice where I thought I had pushed this one all the way up, but I was one square off, and then came over here and did this one and could not get back to that corner. Which is why I made doubly sure it was there this time. But see, like, if we had moved this one... Oh, York's tired. He's a sleepy boy. If you push this one up all the way, you can't get back over to that corner to push the last one I pushed. See, we don't have a way back over there. This has to be the last one you move.
Agent York, thank you for this. Here's your reward. The key.
We have a closet key.
And what does this key open?
It's the key to the closet in our garage.
Closet?
Yes, and there's something in there that's really valuable to Keith. He says it's the most important thing in his life, second only to his family. I don't really see it in the same light. There are lots of other things in there too, and you can help yourself.
Which means this wasn't related to the investigation after all?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trick you. I just couldn't think of another way to get you to help.
You're quite a woman, Lily. Only you would be able to get me to clean up that storage room 3 times, but it's a good thing. Helping people out feels good, after all. And we FBI special agents are all living and breathing heroes. Right, Zach?
Thank you, Agent York. Don't let this stop you from coming by, will you? Keith and I both enjoy your company.
Don't worry about that, Lily. I'll be back.
You also have to ignore the achievement pop-ups. They'll be off in the next video, I promise. This is a lot of a new territory for me using this version of the game. It took a whole lot of like file editing and patching and like config file editing to get it to look the way it does and run the way it does. And it still has some hiccups. So we'll check out that closet another time. It's not necessary that we do it right now. If you want to, you can just go over to their house and check out what it is. Some good stuff there, but we're going to wait. We're going to let that mystery cook a little longer. Next, so anytime you do a chapter replay, I explained about the radio and how it's a fast travel, but it only fast travels to places you've been to before. When we replay chapter 2, we haven't been to the bar or either of the trailers up here yet. Now when we load back into our like the main story, like with chapters 5 and 6, like we have been to these places and the radio should work again. Also, excuse my driving. I drive like 10 drunk uncles. So we want this trailer. Oh, Sally's over here. Can we talk to Sally? Observe. Doesn't look too flashy on the outside. Oh, we're talking about the car. Doesn't look too flashy on the outside. Well, yeah, like her kid died. I wouldn't be flashy either, York. How rude. So now that we peeked inside, this trailer will be on our radio list, which is going to be important for later. You can also peek at the other trailer or the bar, but these 3 things are in such close proximity to each other, like just getting one is good enough. Unless you are just hell-bent on having a 100% complete radio list or something. But for convenience sake, we are just going to do the one. Now our next goal is we need to travel to a place we have not been yet. We need to go to Becky's house. Which, let's see if we can find it on this confusing map. Again, the longer you play the game, the more familiar you'll become with the map and like where stuff is. But the map like isn't fixed. It like rotate. Okay, we can just okay. So there's Becky's house, and it's very far away from the trailer we're at, and it's our next location. If you want a good landmark, it's pretty close to the hotel. As you can see, it's driving distance. It's a pretty long ways away. So to save you guys the headache, I am probably going to meet you guys there. We have a couple of orders of business at Becky's. If you're paying attention to the map, you can see what one of those orders of business is. There in the back. So as far as the new graphics, I feel like certain objects might be a little too bright or too shiny. It's not super distracting. And there are definitely some things that the PC version with all the patching I think is doing better than the PS3 version. And I'll probably try to make this the version I use going forward, unless I run into some more hiccups. But again, would love anyone's opinion on which you think has looked or sounded better. I think it definitely sounds better. Let's get a peek in here. Ooh, Thomas's biscuit. There's definitely some stuff in here. But let's go fishing. Yes, murder investigations. Sure, fishing. Don't gotta explain fishing. We're gonna cast our line and try to win the big prize. This is like some of the most chill music I think I've ever heard in a video game. Oh. Yes! First try. Oh, I was also going to talk about this. So obviously, I've talked about how we're playing on the PC port now. Prior to recording this video, I spent most of a day going back and doing all of the things I've already recorded and shown you guys on the PS3 version. All the cards and side quests and story progress, I played through all of it all over again because I love you guys just so much. Let's grab that Agent Honor. Send the stabilizer to the toolbox. Let's see what Becky has to say.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
FBI? The police? I've got nothing to say to you. Please, go away.
Becky Ames, Anna's best friend.
It's always hard to think of a subject to talk about when you meet someone new. But wouldn't Anna's death be a common subject we can talk about?
I don't want to talk about it. No matter how many times you try, okay? Just leave me alone. Go away.
Is there some reason you want to be alone?
Anna, My best friend was just killed. How would you feel?
I see. You and Anna were really close. I'm sorry, but I'm just doing my job. If you think of anything you want to talk about, contact me, okay?
That'll never happen. I don't really like the police.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
I've got nothing to say.
Maybe this will change your mind.
And that's...
Anna's diary. Let me read you a part that I find very interesting. Dear Diary, today's the day of the ceremony, and I'm a little nervous about it. Any idea what this ceremony is?
No idea.
Okay. What about these then? He doesn't let anything slip. I'm really worried about Becky. Delivery man Q won't be able to protect Becky. Your name twice. An unnamed he, and then this delivery man Q. You don't want to talk? Or are you too scared to talk?
Stupid cops. Just leave me alone.
Zach, this is a problem. How can we get her to open up? Maybe we should start with the easy one and look into delivery man Q.
No, I can't. No. No.
So this is where our radio is going to be super, super handy. So when I did my first chapter replay, I did test to see if it was worth just doing the driving back and forth between these two locations, because that's essentially what this whole side quest is just going back and forth between Quint's trailer and Becky's house. And it ate up so much time. So rather than have to do a bunch of driving and edit it out, now we can just use the radio and teleport. It's a handy trick. We will have to use our time-traveling cigarettes because Quint is not in his trailer currently, so... do let it be known that I do not condone smoking, but I do admit that even the year of our Lord 2025, it does still look kind of cool. We're gonna coffee up and eat some food so that we're not passing out from exhaustion and hunger by the time we're done using our time travel sticks. There we go. Yeah, we are both sleepy and hungry. So we ask him about Delivery Man Q. This man whose name is Quint, and he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of him. There's never been a Quint. I didn't say Quint. Oh. We got a cola. Let's chug a cola. That tire just meter to back off a little bit. There we go. And let's eat our fish. I even recaught a smallmouth bass for you guys. We have a card over here. Quint's bike tank gets its own card. And now we need to get Quint away from his bike. Which you can kind of do by like walking around the trailer, examining the shelf. If you don't wait for him to move away,
Hey, hands off! No touching the collection, okay?
Yeah, Quint just kind of tells us off, so we have to kind of move around. The shelf is really your best bet. Just look at the shelf, keep walking around, and just wait for Quint to move away from the bike. Move away from the bike. There you go. If the arrow changes color, then you are good to go examine it. Get the next piece of our puzzle.
Zach, look at this red powder. This must be what Delivery Man Q was transporting.
Let's go have a talk with Quint.
I found this in your bike. What is it, Quint?
It's just health food.
Health food.
That's right. Grounded like coffee beans made from the seeds of a plant. Totally legal. Alright?
So why was it in the tank of your bike?
I couldn't find anywhere else to keep it while I was riding. I just forgot that it was in there. You know, riding along and you suddenly get hungry? Or maybe you find someone on the road who really needs food.
Can't you give me an honest answer?
I'm telling you the truth.
Very well. If you must persist in lying. You won't mind if I take this and get it looked at, will you?
Hold on.
You said it was totally legal, right? Then there's nothing to worry about. Am I wrong about this?
No, it's nothing. Just do what you want. Go ahead, just take it.
Alright, now that we're back outside, we'll go ahead and use the radio again. If we're fast, we also got lucky that it's raining. Go back to Becky's house. Almost missed it. Yeah, for your own sanity, wait to do this one until after you have the radio. It's absolutely miserable to do if you have to drive back and forth the entire time. I want to talk about this red dust.
Where'd you get that?
Quint's trailer. He's Delivery Man Q, isn't he? You don't have to hide it any longer. I'm on your side. Will you tell me everything you know?
Yes, he's Delivery Man Q. But he's got nothing to do with Anna's death. So please just leave him alone, okay? I beg you.
That all depends on what else you can tell me, Becky. His being Delivery Man Q doesn't prove he had nothing to do with Anna's murder. Is there any way to get him to make a statement about this?
Okay. Just wait here. Give this to Quint and tell him I can't accept it. That's all I can do. Don't ask me for anything more. You'll get us both killed.
Zach, I was hoping we'd get a little bit more out of her, but that's okay. We'll get more when we hand over the ring. Let's go give Mr. Delivery Man Q a visit and see what happens.
No, I can't.
Alright, one last walkie-talkie trip. We're gonna go back to the trailer. Based on the lore of the radio, I just imagine this is George showing up like every 5 seconds to just like Uber us around the town.
Where did you get that?
Becky gave it to me. She also told me to tell you that she can't accept it.
Can't accept it? What does that mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Quint. I think she was extremely worried about you. I'm just guessing, but she's been giving you the plants to make the red powder, hasn't she? Then you rode your bike out of town. You went on a trip, and you sold the powder somehow. You bought that ring with the money. That's why she gave me the ring. She wants to stop you from making any more trips. She doesn't want you to get involved anymore with this.
But I did all this for her. I started out delivering because I wanted the extra cash. But you know, things like this change over time. As you can see, her family is loaded, and I live in a trailer house. She's out of my league, you know? And so I wanted to be the kind of guy she could be with.
Quint, you already are. You didn't need money for that.
Have things gone too far? Because of me?
Not at all, Quint. You can do things over. You're still young.
Can you hold off on arresting me just for a little while? I want to apologize to her. And promise her that I'll never carry that junk again. Just give me a little time. Please? I'll turn myself in once I've talked to her, okay?
Zach, what is he talking about?
Huh?
Why would I arrest an innocent youth such as yourself? Quint, I'm busy with a murder investigation here. We can talk about health food another time, okay?
If you really want to confess, you could always try at church. What do you think, Zach?
It isn't much, but I want you to take this as a thank you gift.
Zach, another young life saved. Good job.
Alright, we got lucky. It's a rainy night. But first, this is what we got. We got a wrench. An infinite wrench. We have an infinite strength melee weapon. We're going to be using this for quite some time. It's going to be our best friend in the lumber mill here in a little bit. For now, we're going to head to Emily's house. If I can find it. Okay. So there are two special events that we can only do on a night that it rains. One of those is to go visit Emily while she's at her house. I'll meet you guys there.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office.
This should
but
be... Oh,
if you want to act
she's
on
running into our
lunchtime-
house from the rain. She just got home. We totally don't look like a stalker or anything. We only need to pass about 15 minutes, so we'll just use one of our time travel sticks. So if we go up now, I like we have to wait for it to actually say open. If we go up now, I'll just be like, nope, no one's home, even though we just saw Emily go inside her house. Which, you know what, we're being gentlemanly. We're giving her time to, like, get out of the rain and get dressed, because, you know, she's not going to be wanting to wear her police outfit and all that. I gotta say, I actually really like Emily's civilian outfit that we're going to see here in a second.
So, how's the chemistry experiment coming along?
An experiment? I'm doing my best to learn how to cook better, thank you very much.
Sorry if I touched a nerve. I just couldn't resist it.
Well, anyways, how about trying a taste for me then?
You mean a taste of this?
Well, I think it came out pretty good. But I want to hear other people's opinions so I can improve my cooking. So come on, please.
This is shocking, Zach. She's serious.
So, what do you think? Come on, tell me.
It isn't entirely inedible.
What's the best way of saying that then, Zach?
Ah, of course. It tastes like a nice try. Emily, no need to get so depressed. This dish just needs one more ingredient. You need a certain fermented dairy product, and this will be perfect.
A dairy product? What?
If we get the chance, Zach and I will bring it to you.
Then we can mix it in, and I'll try it again, okay? What do you say?
Thank you, Agent York. I won't get my hopes up too high, but I'll be here.
So, do you remember that cheese I told you to get? This is where it comes into play.
Emily, the answer is cheese.
Cheese?
It's one of the universal food enhancers, right alongside bacon or chocolate. Note to self, make chocolate bacon.
This does taste good. Like something Thomas made.
I agree it's good, but this isn't in the same league with Thomas's cooking. His cooking is so precise, so delicate. I'm looking for an example here. It's like listening to classical music during tea time on a holiday afternoon. This, however, is far more wild and running free. The two are opposite poles, really. Making yours, like...
That's a look.
Anyway, both are edible, and that's the point I'm trying to make.
Enough. But how did you know the cheese was the answer?
I was looking at the ingredients, and it hit me. Milk, macaroni, flour, butter. You were trying to make macaroni and cheese, right?
Macaroni and cheese? Of course not. It's Italian beef stew.
Zach, have you ever heard of a beef stew with no beef in it? I certainly haven't. At least not until today.
Our reward. Suit, Hawaiian blue.
Agent York. Sure, it wasn't perfect, but I'm glad I managed to make something edible. Here's a little something to say thank you for your help.
And we can look around her house a little bit. We got some agent honor up here to get. And her card should be in this drawer. Alright. We've got Emily and George. We're picking up the whole Sheriff's Department crew in card form. Another agent honor over here. We'll leave her to her cooking experiments. And then because it's raining, we have one more thing that we can go take care of. It is another thing you can only do on a night that it rains. So, not too far is this White Spruce Farm. There's a card there that's in a well. I'll meet you there. If you approach the well whenever it's not raining, you just, like, the card symbol shows up on the map, but you can't do anything with it. If it's raining, the well has filled up, and you can get the card. We got, of course, cigarettes. Cigarettes have their own card. And with that, I believe we are, for the time being, actually factually finally done doing chapter replay stuff. Next time, the lumber mill. Until then, stay safe.